So today we are here with Carol Bunning with the HAATS group. Welcome, Carol.
Thank you.
All right, so today we're going to talk about your upcoming performance of the best Christmas pageant ever. Let's get right into it.
And I might mention what HAATS is for those people who don't know. HAATS is HAATS, stands for Hiawatha Area Arts and Theater Society. So we try to draw people from all over northeast Kansas and southeast Nebraska for our productions.
Well, great.
And the one that we're doing right now is, I call it a children's play, although there are about 10 adults in it. It's primarily written for and about children. And it's called The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. It's a fun little play, but it also has a lot of meaning to it.
Great. So yeah, tell us a little bit about the story and then we'll get into the cast.
Well, the story concerns a family of children by the last name of Herdman. And they are the school bullies, the ones that nobody else wants to play with, etc., because they're pretty fighty and just little bullies. And one of them, Leroy, likes to steal the lunch pails of students at school and take their dessert. So he he steals this dessert of this little child who goes to a church, and the little child says in defense, "I don't care if you steal my dessert because I know where I can get better desserts and more of them." And of course Leroy asks, "Where?" And he says, "At Sunday school. They give you cake and candy," and of course he's lying through his teeth, or she is in this case. But Leroy and all of his brothers and sisters show up for Sunday school the next Sunday, wanting cake and candy and treats. But what they really end up doing is being there on the day that they are casting the cast for the Christmas pageant. And it's a new lady who has to do it because the one who's always done it is in the hospital. So one turn leads to another, and all of the Herdman children are cast into the play because nobody else wants to be in it with them. But they learn things, and so does the audience, and so do the other children.
Okay, well, that's great. And now, is there lots of music in this
just Christmas carols that people would know, because we have a little angel choir. And so it had to be songs that they would know. So it will be familiar Christmas carols.
Okay, how great. And so tell us a little bit about your cast this year.
We have around 30 people, a little over 30 people. As I said earlier, 10 of them are adults, so that leaves us 20 or more that are from 4 years to 14. Most of them are probably between 6 and 10, but we have some little tiny people, and they're very, very cute. We'll see what happens on the day of the play, but they're doing a good job. I thought it was very impressive of the kids who have the lines in the play, the most lines. We read through it on a Friday, and I told them I wanted them to try to learn the lines by a week from the next Monday, and almost all of them had them by the next Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
So they are really excited to be in this play.
How fun. That's really great. So tell us the dates and times.
It's one time only.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to see it, you're going to have to make connections with us on November 23rd at 7 o'clock at the Brown County Historical Museum Memorial Auditorium, 611 Utah, right next door to the post office in downtown Hiawatha.
Okay, great. That is really fun. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to share with us about that HAATS is doing this holiday season?
Yes, and before I do that, I might just tell you how really area-wide this little play for children is. I brought my sheet of paper here that tells me so I won't miss any towns. But these towns are represented by people in the play: Horton, Hiawatha, Everest, Fairview, Padonia, and Powhatan. So we really do draw from the area.
Yes, well, that's great.
And then we draw from the area for our Music of Christmas program, which this year will be December 14th. Again, it's a Saturday, 7 o'clock, same place at the Memorial Auditorium. And we have area-wide talent that are going to put on this really nice music program. And there's a community chorus. Anyone can come and sing in the community chorus. I happen to direct it, but anyone can come and sing, and you don't have to be a soloist to be in the choir. There are some people who are soloists who do sing with us, but not necessarily singing solos. We sing 4 or 5 numbers as a community chorus, and then there will be dancers of various ages. There will be a high school choir there. There will be a local band.
Oh, okay.
Just also soloists, as I said, both vocal and instrumental. So,
Yeah, so that's a really big variety
Yeah.
for the music of Christmas. That's
and they're all
really
good.
fun.
So that's what's wonderful.
Yes, that's amazing, and just from all over the area.
Mm-hmm.
That's really fun. And so now, when do you have some a practice or two
We
before
do.
that?
Monday evenings
Okay.
at the auditorium
Okay.
at 7:30, from 7:30 to 9, because I know that there are people who are involved in other things at 7 o'clock on Monday nights. So this gives you a chance to go to whatever meeting or activity it is you have, and then come to the auditorium, and you still get to have at least half to 2/3 of the practice.
Okay,
So
well, that's great.
I invite people to come.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. Well, thank you so much for being here today,
Thank you.
Carol. And we are excited about all the holiday productions coming up this winter. That's
Thank
really
you.
fun. Thank